I'll make this quick and snappy today. As always, you write the date and then you write the card of the day, of course. And then you follow by writing what you think it means, just to, so that you see your progress and see how accurate it is. And I do that through writing and recording it in my transit journal. So let's get to it today. I'm feeling the energy is just positive, so hopefully it comes out that way. I chose to use a different deck than I normally do, just to switch things up. Yeah, let's switch it up. So this is gonna be interesting. I just went in the draw and I pulled out this deck. So let's see. This is actually what they call this, an oracle deck. So it's not like the other one where it's this tarot. It's an oracle and tarot deck. I'll give you the name in a second. Yeah. So energy for today. What's the energy for today? I didn't see that. Y'all didn't see that. What is the energy? Wisdom in reverse. Wisdom in reverse. Are we using our wisdom against for the better good of others, for the greater good of others? Are we using it to against others? So that's what I'm seeing here. Let's see. Wisdom used for self-purpose. What else am I seeing here? Wisdom used for self-purpose or to, she says to like shine light. So I would say for self, maybe for yourself, or maybe in an emotional way. So not really wise. To overpower others. So instead of like, you see the sun here with the wisdom, I'd say in reverse is like, instead of like that light, it's more like using emotion instead of your wisdom. So using emotion instead of using emotion instead of your wisdom, your knowledge, your knowing. Because this is like wisdom, I would just think this is like, and then you see like he looks kind of like a shaman or something in that sense, like a warlock. So I would say this is like the Sagittarius archetype, because Sagittarius is known for wisdom, known for expanding, known for that light, known for, and this is in reverse. It's like maybe you're more closed in. Knowledge is power here. So abusing knowledge. And power. What else we see? We got, is that a dog or a goat? It could be the dog, like curious, or like, what's that word I'm looking for when you're like not like open to knowledge? So I would say closed, or like closed to possibilities, or less like optimistic, you know, like less optimistic. I'm interested to see how this is going to play out, because so far I feel like I have been more, you know, wise and thing, or maybe like over wise, like overdoing it with the knowledge and, you know, seeking and seeking. Maybe you're doing this on others, maybe you're putting that out on what you're learning, or what you know too much on those you love or those around you. Close to possibilities, less optimistic, overdoing the knowledge, overdoing with knowledge and seeking and putting it out onto others, putting it out on others. Maybe your mental is very overworked. Mental is overworked. Or I had something else. Your mental's overworked, or you're seeking in the wrong direction. So allowing, you know, others to lead you in the wrong direction. Mental is overworked, because to seek wisdom, you have to like use your brain, right? So maybe that's overworked, or maybe it's in the wrong direction. You can be these people here, maybe like seeking, like, oh, you know, thinking one knows it all, and then they really don't. What else do I see here? Maybe isolation. And like holding on to what can benefit others, but keeping that to yourself. Yeah, like with the sun here, the opposite of the sun would be like a selfish energy. So selfish energy, or egotistic, really, like a know-it-all. What else? He does have wisdom, because you see it with his hair here. So maybe his word, or the highway. Yeah. So that's what I'm seeing. I did have more, but it kind of like went away. Today I'm feeling really intuitive. Yeah, so today's date is the 5th, and the card of the day is Wisdom in reverse. And we are using the Oracle and Tarot deck. and our results have came in, and it says for the Wisdom 5 of the Oracle Tarot deck, it says for the card of the day, wisdom used for self-purpose or to overcome power over others, using emotions instead of your wisdom, or your inner knowing, or your knowledge, more closed in, maybe isolation, abusing knowledge and power, closed to possibilities, less optimistic, overdoing it with knowledge and seeking, and how you're putting that out onto others, you know, that energy of just knowing something and then just like putting it, you know, just like blurting out, like a word vomit, they call it. What else? Okay, so it says putting it out there. Mental, maybe your mental's overworked with maybe a lot of knowledge and what you're learning and what's you're seeking. I was going to say something about traveling too. I'm going to write that just at the bottom and let's see what I write. Isolation, it said that. Maybe seeking in the wrong direction. Your mental's overworked. Holding on to what will benefit onto others. Instead of putting it out there, you're holding on to that. So that's like a selfish energy. And maybe you're really egotistic about what you're learning. And it's like you're coming off very like snottish. And then I said traveling. I just want to add something about traveling because it is like someone is traveling. Traveling, long journey. I don't know, but snottish. All right. Since this is, since this deck doesn't really give too much on the reverse deck, since this is a wisdom card and this is a tarot card, since these decks have all the 21 tarot cards that are in the other decks, and then it has just the 1 through 9, so it's not really like connected to all the suits because the suits are like 13 because we have the knights, we have the queen, we have the king, and this doesn't really have that. But this card we can connect to a one of these cards because it's 5, so we'll just go to 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is actually the Emperor. This is the Sagittarius archetype, wisdom and, you know, the sun. That's interesting because yesterday my day, but this would have been a good card for yesterday. Yesterday, my day, like really, I wrote that in my journal, like how the moon was in Aries, and I have Aries in the 5th house, and this is 5, and then you see the sun here, and Aries, the 5th house is represented by the sun. So it's just interesting how that's here right now. Yeah, so in reverse it would say wandering, fertile, egoism. I said that. Ooh. What else? External life, also warring against greed. Yeah, I see that, like you have, you know, some type of knowledge and then you're just like greedy about it. Like, why not put it out there if you know about it, right? A symbol of power. Yeah, definitely. To have power over others, you have to have some type of power, right? So yeah, I think I hit it on the nail with this one. What do you guys think? Says elbow politics, the arrogance of power, yes, pointless severity, unnecessary ballast, a colorist with feet of clay. I just want to go on my little other book. I said this video was going to be quick. Look at me ranting. This is some good stuff because I like this because this just showed that I feel like I leveled up a level today with this reading, switching up the deck and really able to dive a little deeper. I was able to do that with a lot of different things in my transit journal as well, you know, kind of remembering some of the thoughts that I was thinking about yesterday. And yeah, so here we have, let's see, oh, I'm looking for the Hierophant. In reverse, it says society, good understanding, cohorts over kindness, and then weakness. So that's interesting. I like what this book said. But let's see how that resonates for a day today. Happy Saturn's Day. Yeah, this is a day. If you really utilize Saturn's energy, you will receive Saturn's karma, which it represents karma. And basically, like, you reap what you sow. So whatever you do, usually, which usually takes time, Saturn's really slow. You really got to put like your effort into it because it is hard work. It is the 10th house. It is throne. It's the highest point of the chart. So you really got to put in that work to reap the benefits and that karma. And can be good karma, you know. There's good karma. You know, you give out to the poor and then someone sees that and donates to what you're doing, you know, or, you know, you whatever you do, you cook for somebody and then they love your food and now they post your food and now you're selling plates all over social media or something like that. You know, there's good karma out there. So yeah, utilize karma in the positive way so you can receive positive benefits, because that's how the world works, right? Yeah. So yeah, I'll see you guys mañana. Today's card of the day, wisdom in reverse.